Swell, swell, swello. Looks like it's time for you Poke fans to get exactly what you asked for. More slop for the Slop Kings. You asked for this by spending your hard-earned Poke dollars on more freaking trubbish. I'm going to try to speak in terms that you understand. If you Pokemon fans could sniff out quality, you'd ditch those low-Porygon smeary crap graphics faster than a Rattata escaping from a Charmeleon-lit Grimer-fueled dumpster fire. But nose pass, you'll keep guzzlording that 60 Poké slop like it's a rare candy you fished out of a Garbadar's rotting gut. Alright, before we really get into it, if you love this video and my artistic rants, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out as I'm trying to free myself from abject poverty and slavery. Okay, let's dive in. Anyway, keep buying that muck-filled slop like Arceus, and Nintendo doubles down. Game runs at 25 FPS? No problem. Meanwhile, Xenoblade's laughing in 60 frames per second. Arceus looks like a Wii game upscaled to HD? No problem. Deliberately padded out mechanics like catching the same Pokemon multiple times? No problemo, it's content after all. Open world scenery on par with Mario 64? Exploration barely reaching Ocarina of Time, a 27-year-old game? Pokéfanatics eat it up anyway. You wouldn't know quality even if you were being sodomized by a Rhyhorn. The game runs like the absolute muck-ass that you lick a tongue between sessions of catching the same damn Pokemon 50 times. Oh, gotta fill your pointless Poke spreadsheet? Brilliant, my mistake. That's genius level game design. I love wasting my finite life grinding digits just to make number go up. Hey, Pokéfanatics, your precious Pokemon company's swimming in cash. Oh, the big excuse? Poor Game Freak's juggling cards, merch, and plushies. Don't forget about the seasonal anime. Newsflash, that's their choice, not your burden. And you Game Freaks bankroll this slop. 15 million for Arceus, 26 million for Scarlet and Violet, which is something the entire community bitched about, and yet they still bought it. Nintendo ignores your whining because you still buy it. Not me. Do not look at me. I'm out, fam. Last game was black and white, and after I saw the design for Lillipup, it got yeeted off a digital bridge, and I turned off the game. Good riddance. Pokemon games were lazy cash grab crap all the way back then too. Each gen's uglier, snouts and muzzles swapped for anime eyes and toothless grins. The mollification of Pokemon designs needs to stop. They don't even look like animals most of the time. Funny story about Pokemon being animals. When I was 13, I would go out into the mountain lion-infested wilderness in the hills of Southern California, true story, and I would catch and raise lizards like I was an actual trainer. How the f*** am I supposed to catch keys on a keychain? Klefki? Get the f*** out of here. At least Trubbish and Garbodor are living up to the new Pokemon legacy. By the way, Garbodor? What a stupid f***ing name. You know, I'd blame newbies, but they're clueless. They've never known peak Pokemon. It's the old heads that I blame the most. You are the cause of this nightmare. Quit buying roster swaps and handheld hand-me-downs. That's on you, not me. And now for the gut punch. Pokémon Legends ZA was announced, and it still sucks at graphics and gameplay. It yet again looks like an upscaled to HD Wii game. Look at Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Xenoblade Chronicles, all on the same damn console, and they look 10 times better. Pokemon's drowning in cash, and devs to rival Xenoblade. Monolith's got 300 devs now. That recently came out in an article. Game Freak's rocking about 300 as well. Has Game Freak been napping? What's their excuse? What the hell is going on over there? But wait, Pokemon outsells Xenoblade 10-1. So why bother? Xenoblade 2's 2 million copies looks cute next to Arceus, raking in 15 million sales. Why fix what isn't broken? But that's not going to stop me from bitching about this. Like spitting into an ocean of piss. It's not going to change the taste. I live for the told you so moments though. I'm not a Poke masochist. I'm grabbing Xenoblade Chronicles X March 20th. Voting with my cash for real art, not crane game trash for kids and Poke adults. Cue the Switch 2 will fix it. So much better to upscale a Wii game to 4K, you'll say. But hey, at least it'll run at 60 FPS, right? Right? Knowing Game Freak, who knows? Keep on huffing that copium, Poke fans. Why bother making it run better when it's gonna sell minimum 20 million copies? Minimum! Alright, let's discuss the new features for Legends ZA and stop all the riffing. I've watched and rewatched the ZA trailer, so let's get into it. First thing I noticed right off the bat is a return to N64 level fog to cover up low draw distance? How nostalgic! 1 copy, please! Did they forget to switch the LODs for the building models to high quality? This is the same system Tears of the Kingdom is on, by the way. Combat's finally off the turn-based leash. Real time, baby! 1 point for not snoozing me to death there. Oh, they shove Pokemon into tiny gated communities because Game Freak still can't handle open worlds? Great! Ship it! Also, the level of detail for the character models masks how bad everything else looks. A classic Game Freak technique. Honestly, it still looks like a handheld game put onto a console. The city's a Lego set with copy-paste buildings, and the grass, Ocarina of Time called, it wants its 64 by 64 textures back. Also, they're allergic to normal maps. You know, that trick every 2025 game uses to fake depth on flat textured garbage? Games of this console era use them a lot. Oh, and Mega Evolutions are back to bribe you into forgetting the rest of this low poly mess. It's a 510 peak slop, better than Arceus Fetch Quest hell, but still a recycled snooze fest. Pokéfanatics will lap it up anyway. 25 million sales, guaranteed. Look, man, all I'm saying is this: don't and then buy it. Bottom line here, if you don't support the slopification of Pokemon, then buy a real damn game like Xenoblade Chronicles X. I could list why, but it's better in every way, top to bottom. I might make a vid about why it's such a god tier game. I straight up sank 100 hours before I even got my mech back on the Wii U. I was hooked like a junkie to those side quests. The exploration is so good that you just get lost in the world and go totally off script for hours. You carve through, scrapping what you can, dodging the rest. Next thing you know, you're miles off track. It should be a crime to make a game so immersive that you forget to piss and for the whole day. Alright, I'm done ranting. Now it's your move. Come at me, bro. I know I'm not the only one that's pissed off about this Legends ZA thing, so I feel in good company knowing that fans are finally starting to speak up about the horrible quality coming from a multi-billion-dollar company. Why are they half-assing everything all the time? They've clearly got the money and the manpower to make amazing games, and yet they just don't. And the reason is, the fans will buy it anyway. And like I said, 30 million copies, minimum. Alright, Pokédults, you're still buying this slop. How much more can you choke down? Non-buyers? I salute you. Grab Xenoblade Chronicles X and let's thrive. Rage out in the comments. If it's wild enough, I'll clap back in a video. By the way, if you like this rant, you like these videos, you know, as the YouTubers say, please smash the like button, hit the bell if you want notifications, and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. Alright, Acromaniac, I'm out.